Some of the beneficiaries are also saying that they have not been paid for 3 months, which I say is false. Because from my checks, as late as yesterday, with the finance department of the Forest Services Division, they've been paid for 3 months, April, May, June. So we have 2 months of arrears. Now, there are a lot of issues with the payment of their allowances. Some of the challenges we encounter are that with some of them, there are problems with their wage cards, so they can't access their accounts. With some too, when they were employed, when you are employed, we just ask you, are you a graduate? Are you a diploma holder? SS leaver? If you say you are a graduate, we tell you to go and bring your certificate.
Yeah.
You have a degree from GIG, go and bring your certificate, one. And then your national service certificate, which is a requirement for employment in government institutions. Some of them go and they don't come back. And they think that because they have filled the forms, they qualify to be paid. So if you don't bring them, it means that you lied to us. You didn't tell us your actual status. So even though your forms are there, there's no way you'll be paid. There are issues to where some of the beneficiaries are engaged in some other government projects. The thing is biometric. It's digital. They take all your details, including your fingerprints. Now, as of yesterday, we had about 292 cases of beneficiaries who are working in some other government institutions, and the breakdown is as follows. GSFP, 1 person. LEAP, 38. Ministry of Health, 4. National service persons who had not completed their national service as of the time that we were doing the YEA recruitment, 154. Teachers under the LTP, 29. Other youth employment agency programs, 67. So if you have registered and your details, biometric details are in the system already, and you come to Forestry Commission to register under the YEA, and you expect to be paid, the system will flag it red, because it means there's a duplication. You understand? Now these people sit at home and think once they've brought their biometric details, they've registered, they should be paid. And the system has detected errors. Another issue also is that before you get paid at the end of the month, you should have worked for a minimum of 18 working days. And how do we do this? We do this by the signing of timesheets. Every day when you go, you sign the reporting time, and then when you close, you indicate, you sign on thumbprint. And then at the end of the month, you go back and sign that you've worked for the month. Now the timesheets are then brought to the head office for them to look through, because it can happen that if Amma worked last month for more than 18 days and she got paid, it doesn't mean that this month too she's going to work for another 18 days. So they cross-check all these things, and they know who and who came to work, and then they are prepared. Their names are entered into the system for payment. So if you come to work today, tomorrow you don't go, the next day you don't go, and at the end of the month we realize that you didn't work for the 18 days, you don't qualify to be paid unless you have very genuine reasons, of course. If it's a case of sickness or illness, you have to prove. Excuse duty, it should be shown. If it's a letter of absence, whatever, you should have the proof. You should have the proof that you were absent because you were not well. Now, there are some which were genuinely omitted due to human error. It's human beings who work on the system. So we've started with the preparation of some supplementary lists, and then we are going to pay them for that. So we have established a complaint center, a call center, 24/7 call center, where we have people there working, receiving complaints, and looking at the complaints and whether they can solve them or not. If it's beyond them, they report it to the appropriate authority or appropriate office to deal with. So there's a call center. Anybody who has any issue with the payment of their allowances should call the center on 024 360 6393. The number again, 024 360 6393. And whatever issues they have will be resolved.